now this drunk dude I assume driving with no fucking lights on. No headlights, no tail lights, just mobbing in the dark. Watch this. Watch me get up next to this guy. Look at this. Not even daytime running lights on that motherfucker. Just straight chilling in the dark. So my first issue with the 180. What we feared the most. The wing ripped off. Ripped in half. Super bummer. Rust isn't as bad as I thought, but it's not good. So we're gonna drive home with the other half. Stop for the night. And I'm super bummed about that. Who wants this? Put it in the comments. This thing's nasty. Good morning, boys. You'll notice I don't have a voice. You know what that means? The Adam LZ open house is a wrap. Every year I go, every year I lose my voice. I run my fucking mouth. For some reason I can't stop talking, and this happens to me. I think I have sensitive vocal cords, you know what I mean? Sensitive cords. Anyway, I'm headed home, and I have some sick surprises, and I'm super fucking stoked on what has gone down. Well, I'm stoked on some things that have gone down, and I'm super bummed about one thing. So I just got word there's a police report ahead. Anyway, we'll see what the one thing I'm bummed about is, and we're gonna see all the things I'm stoked about. But I have a 10-hour ride still, so fuck my life. And what you just saw was me on my way back through New York City. So I just did a time lapse with my phone with some jank phone holder. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Anyway, I'm back. It feels great to be at the shop. The rest of this video is going to consist of going over all of this. It's a crazy unboxing. Last night I got a little nutty when I got home late, and I had to open this. If you know, you know. I'm super stoked on this. And that Nismo box is gangster as hell. Oh, I also opened this Nissan. This is hard to do one-handed, one-manded. Nissan mechanic suit. I'm into these. I'll never wear one, you know, but I'm into them. I want to get a mannequin and put it on there. Have them like chilling. Just chilling. Anyway, so hella boxes. This one's opened already. I opened some other stuff. But let's get into these and I'll show you what we got. First item, not that interested in some, but very interesting to others. Got a Nismo part number here. These are ring bolts for putting, they're a Nismo piece. If you ever see these for sale, buy them. They attach an S15 style ring to the older style differentials. The S15 style ring has actually a bigger hole in it, so they're just like, Nismo made these adapter bolts, so you could basically run any S chassis ring, and basically they did it so they can make the diffs universal. That's all. So that's item number one. This right here is a crazy one. Limited to 200 worldwide. Nismo just dropped a new steering wheel, and it's okay. It's actually pretty cool. So you can put the horn button in. You can put this cover on to make it look more official. There's only 200 of these in existence right now. I had to scoop one. I don't know what car I'd ever use it in, but someday it might be worth money. Someday it might not. Who gives a shit? It is new logo. It might not be too bad in like a 34 or something. But I don't know. Pretty rad. Had to have it. You know me. Just got these HKS tire totes. Stoked on those. Look at these. Got the HKS carbon ballpoint pen. I had to buy them all. Pretty good. It's fine. real smooth. So I have a bunch of HKS like premium goods, they call them. I think I'm gonna do a giveaway for you guys. Like, I don't know how we'll do it, but I'll make like a little package. I've got like a mug, I've got a tumbler, I've got that, I've got towels. We'll just do an HKS like giveaway with the next merch drop or something. I might do like a poster, and then I'll pick somebody who gets a HKS merch pack. But if you're interested in figuring out what's going on with your merch, Anna's doing it like right now. She's been doing it. It's kind of a lot for her, but we'd rather it got the Anna touch than go to outsourcing. So if you're a homie, we appreciate you for being patient. It will be a little bit longer than, you know, an LZ drop, but Anna is grinding on it every day when she has time, when the kids go to school and stuff. So just bear with her. And if you really don't want to wait, don't bear with her and call her a fucking dickhead, you know. But she's grinding on it, so be patient. Thanks for everyone who is patient. You will get your merch. There's no reason you won't get your merch. It's just taking a little longer than usual. We had one of our kids get sick, and these fucking kids, you can't just leave them alone. You know, you can't just put them in front of the TV. I'm just kidding. She had her hands full though. So anyway, let's get on with the unboxings. Okay, so what we had in this box is what's in here, and I haven't taken it out yet because I want to take it out with you guys. This is where the extra as fuck guy comes into play, and I'll explain. Let's see what it is. So this is a very expensive piece, but I'll show you why it's worth it. Oh, this is in good shape. The bottom's a little scuffed, but that's okay. So what we have right here looks like an ordinary R32, whatever these are. It's cluster surrounds. Now, stop the video and put in the comments if you know, then you know. But what we have here, there's no rear wiper area, and what we have right here is a single button that is worth millions. This is a blank for the radio. So back in the day, there was a V-Spec, or there was an N1 R32. I think there was a V-Spec N1 as well. The N1 has no rear wiper, no radio, and a bunch of other shit. I've sourced the rear window with no rear wiper for my V-Spec, and now I've sourced the cluster, which has the no rear wiper and has the no radio button. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for that, but it's a little absurd. But when my car is completed, motherfuckers like me will look at it and go, huh? No rear wiper. First thing I look at a car is rear wiper. If it's not there, pretty crazy. Second thing I look at, radio button. If it's not there, it's only N1. No other car was like, oh, I don't want one. So let me show you on Lee's car what I'm talking about, what the thing looks like, so you get a better view. Shout out Lee. Rear wiper button, located here. AM FM button, located there. Sorry for pushing your buttons, Lee, but you know I'm a habitual button pusher. That piece, to me, holy grail. This box is very special to me. This says separator oil Nismo. This is a brand new in box Nismo catch can for an R33, R34. Now I don't even own an R33 or R34, but when you find a Nismo part discontinued so recently and you can still get it new, because it was so recent, you fucking do it. Kind of, I'm not going to call it janky. It's obviously Japanese, doesn't have the most technology built into it. It doesn't have baffling breathers with fucking all this and that and the other thing. But it is an OEM piece, Nismo made. It goes on the Club Racer cars. It was on the Z-Tune. It's on all the cars. And even Lee has it. We've modified his slightly, but this is the whole kit. We powder coated his black to make it blend in better. The cool thing about it is it drains into the rear turbo. If you're not running ethanol, that's fucking awesome. It's completely hands-free. Let it overflow, let it do its thing, drain back in. Maintenance-free mod. That item is going to be worth thousands of dollars someday. Just like you see the clusters that went from $500 new, they're now worth $4 grand. You're going to see the same thing with that oil separator. People who know, and they want that, and I got it, and I'm fucking stoked I got it. And I have one for my 32. I just don't know if I'm going to run it because I'm probably going to be on ethanol. And you can't recirc your blow-by oil with ethanol because it's fucking gross. So I might figure something out. I might not drain it to the rear turbo and just drain it to the ground, like to a petcock to the ground. So when I change oil, imagine I just dumped it on the ground. So when I change oil, I can just drain it. But it's kind of small. It's kind of small. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, I own one. Big Nismo guy. This is a weird one for your boy. Racing. I thought it was just racing. Maybe that's how you say it. Racing. Races-ing. So this is a weird one for your boy. You guys know I like period correct stuff, but I always have to appreciate when someone gives a fuck. And that's what we have here. I saw these on Instagram. I saw Randy actually got some. I hit them up and they were like, hey man, we'd love to have you check them out. Look at this. Like they have an install guide that you scan. Welcome to racing. For a friend. I'm going to refer a bunch of my friends right now. Comes with Loctite. Comes with a tool. I don't know what car I would use these on, or I will use these on. These are titanium black lug nuts. These are pretty sick. The packaging is insane. Probably the most expensive lug nuts you can get, but I'd say they're worth it. They're weightless. I mean, literally weightless. This packaging is fucking awesome. So they sent me this, and then I was like, dang, this shift knob's kind of cool. And they were like, hey, we'll let you check it out. So I said, cool. And I think I'm going to do that right now. I just like the way this looked. It's threaded, doesn't have like a set screw or anything. It's just a cool weighted knob. Now, you know, my real builds, you know, like the GTR and the FD, they have to have period correct stuff. The FD just has a Tomei right now, but I am going to change that. But I could definitely see myself using that shift knob on like 350Z or something, you know? Something that I want to drive every day. It doesn't need to be so period correct. Really cool product, really nice packaging. You got to give it to somebody when they care this much. I don't care if they charged extra for this. They did this and they thought that their buyers, I don't know what you'd call those, their market would appreciate this and pay the little extra for the packaging. The unfortunate thing is once you take these out, the box is kind of useless, but it's pretty cool. Nice tool, really nice quality tool, honestly. This feels like a legitimate socket. It's not an adapter that you stick into a socket. This is actually a really cool piece. These guys kind of fuck. I'm going to have to give credit where credit's due. Hit them up. You want really expensive, nice, light lug nuts. A lot of you guys have $5,000 wheels with fucking Mutekis. Let's grow up a little bit. The FD's sitting on titanium lug nuts. GTR is getting Nismo. Something else is going to be getting these for sure. These are sick. Next item in the box is the two side windows for the GTR. These little guys here. The only way to replace this trim is to replace the whole window. I also got these right here. If you're looking for part numbers, I'll obviously just leave this up on the screen. And those are, I'm going to show you on a 33, but they're the same. This piece here. So if that's not foreshadowing what's about to go down, I guess I'll just say it. The GTR is about to go down, boys. We're getting very fucking serious. And I am stacking hella shit to get the GTR build to go down smoothly. So the next couple of weeks, you'll see stuff come in. And when I get back from my family trip, I'm going to start tearing the GTR apart. It's getting painted in January, I hope. So what we have right here is two things I'm super stoked about. They're both the same thing, so Jesus Christ, that's convenient. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. They're zip tied down or something. But if you know, you know. That's a brand new R32 Gtr Steering Rack. They're actually rebuilt. We've attempted to do it. It's doable. We need a couple special tools. And I wanted to see how a brand new OEM rebuilt one is. Uses all OEM parts. Cleaned up, pretty nice, whatever. One of them is for Sir Alex Bowman's car. The other is for me. So we got two of those. And I'm pretty stoked. Like, from what I've been finding lately, there's a good chance I'm gonna have a brand new fucking GTR. Like, brand new. A couple of these boys. brand new R32 Gtr starters. Fucking sick. More belts. Actually, one of these is for the FD, and more Nismo fuel pressure regulator assemblies. We use these on all cars. Bunch of Nismo grounds. Buy these in bulk. We also have some Nismo rear links, some rear upper links. We're gonna start stocking these for customers, getting them as many as we can because everyone needs them. So we'll have all the Nismo arms in stock eventually. We just gotta get that money up. Box with Nismo clutch boosters. We got 3 more. So if you didn't know, the GTR actually uses a clutch booster similar to a brake booster in a car. Brake booster, clutch booster. What that does is it makes it easier pushing your clutch. Just like your brake booster makes it easier to push your brakes. Kind of a cool yet weird thing. Only car I've ever seen with a booster for the clutch. It also has this vacuum chamber here. This is actually really dirty. Not much we can do about that. I guess it's stained, but you can't get these. Has a vacuum chamber that actually holds vacuums because of the ITB setup. So really weird design, kind of cool, kind of annoying because when they go bad, it sucks to push your clutch in. But we got 3 of them. All right, boys, so I lost my excitement pretty quickly. Some of that selfless customer stuff like that. A couple of pieces of trim. This is the wreckage. But when I say there's more, sorry, there's more. There's a big ass box. It's looking a little sus, like it got beat up in DHL. I think it's too big to ship like this. Someone was trying to save some money. But let's show. That's his DHL repack. Never a good sign. What we have in this box is a ton of trim and body parts. Roof visors. A bunch of crazy stuff here. Molding for the hood. I know exactly what that is. But I'm not going to tear all that open yet. It's nicely packaged. Just know there's parts for GTRs in there, such as trunk lips, hood lips, side skirts, the works. But like I said, it's packaged nicely. I have to go through it and pick what's customers, what's mine, because I ordered some stuff. My customers ordered some stuff. We have a couple crazy builds going down, and that's probably a lot of it. Nothing that interesting until we get into paint, but it's a lot of stuff I needed before paint. Once paint is done on my car, it's quick. Once it's done, I can start assembling it. I've got a lot of stuff you guys don't know about. I've got stuff coming that you don't know about. I've got stuff here that you don't know about. You don't know me, you know? You don't fucking know me. So basically, I would say I'm a couple of pieces short of my whole GTR. I need a clutch. I haven't decided which clutch I want. I need a couple little things. I'm not gonna get into everything I need. Couple little things, but the biggest thing is I need paint. So when I get back, all next week, we're ripping down the GTR. We're prepping it for paint. We're working on the 180. Got a lot of stuff for that. We'll do a whole video on that. And then the GTR gets painted. My goal is to have it ready for spring. That's my goal. Because I've been stacking for so long, what you don't understand is like people are like, oh, there's a lot of cars there still. We are having crazy supply chain issues. But it's not starting to clear up. But with my GTR, I've been stacking for so long that the supply chain issues aren't the biggest issue to me. I got some of the stuff that was hard to get way back when. So I think I'll be okay. I'm not too concerned. As long as my car is painted, on the ground, able to be pushed, and I can look at it, I'm pretty happy. But I've got something super exciting for the shop, and I know you guys love shop updates, and this is fucking huge for us, okay? This is huge. To give you an idea, this is huge. What is in here is a massive, says no forklift, but I'm almost certain we got this out with a forklift. Anyway, that one's green. Oh, go from the side, not the front to back. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Anyway, what is here is the newest addition to the restoration shop. The piece we've been missing for quite some time. This is the Kaiser, I don't know the model, big bitch compressor. I don't know anything about it. I ordered it. Very expensive. I'll just say there's $40,000 worth of equipment here. We've got this massive compressor. We've got whatever's in this box. We have this massive dryer. I saw some people saying like, oh, you need a refrigerant dryer. Not even close to quick enough to do what we have to do. We need 230 fucking PSI and 115 CFM to spray some real ice. We'd like to get to the point where we could pull paint right off a car. And that was the piece we needed for it. So it's gonna take us a little time to set up. It's a little bit more money with the hosing you need. You need like inch diameter hose to move that much air. But this is huge for us. This will allow us to start dry ice blasting cars and making transmissions look brand new and the underside of cars look brand new. And I mean, I guess since this is just a talking unboxing video, I'll get into it. We are going to quarantine off this whole side of the shop. See this beam? You can't really see it because it's black, but it's right here. We're gonna hang a curtain similar to that with magnets down the side so nothing can get through. And this lift will be used for dry ice blasting. This is still detailing, but this will be used for dry ice blasting as well, like engine bays and stuff. It is such a dirty ass job. We needed its own area, so that's why we put this lift here. We might even put another one this way just to quarantine off this area, so if someone's washing a car there, it's not an issue that this is making the place messy. But the product we are going to get from dry ice blasting with this compressor is going to be, oh my god, I got something, almost as good as vapor blasting. Now, I'll explain it because it's a talking video. Vapor blasting is fucking phenomenal. But anything with a bearing, pretty much anything with a bearing or a tight tolerance area, you can't vapor blast. It's glass powder. It's so fine, it will ruin bearings, it will ruin engines, it will ruin everything if it gets in there. The dry ice, the only thing that comes off is the dirt, which was already on it to begin with. And dirt's kind of too big to get into bearings, but if it gets into bearings, it already was going to be in there anyway. So when you hit it with the dry ice, with that pressure, it's so abrasive. Not quite as abrasive as the vapor blasting, but very, very close. You can get a polished look on transmissions, rear ends, undersides of cars, etc. And with the big boy, we could take off undercoating, and it makes it take about 200 times less, you know? So if I do the same area with the little guy, which is good for touch-up and engine bays and interiors, 200 times better. No, I don't really know the number, but it's quite a bit better. So get excited for that. We're gonna get heavy into dry ice blasting. If you have a car that you'd like to get dry ice blasted, we have ice coming every 2 weeks. It's $300 an hour, just so you know. I know it sounds expensive, but we can get a lot done. And this was a massive investment for us. All in, we're close to 100K. But I think it's what we need to make our restoration shop go to the next level. And it's also gonna open up our doors to different cars, because right now, we got Skylines, we got Nissans, we got the JDM thing pretty much covered. But who knows, maybe somebody wants a Porsche FS spec someday. And getting them in the door with the dry ice machine and then them seeing our other work is huge for us. And if we can get into Porsches and BMWs, Ferraris, that kind of stuff, that's when the money starts coming. And we can be like Adam LZ in no time, you know? But we really just need it for support to make our product better. We want to make our transmissions better and alternators and starters without the potential of damaging them. So anyway, we've got some stuff going on with Hertz car that I really want to share with you guys. Kind of scary. I talked to Hurt this weekend. I should have got his reaction, but he might come down, so not a big deal. Stay tuned. I'm gonna make that its own video. It's kind of for Hurt to see because he can't be here right now. I showed him some pictures and I only saw pictures, so the car's right here. I'll keep it for next video. Thanks for watching my unboxing. I'll be going away, but I'm gonna try to upload these videos while I'm away, so I'm kind of like stacking videos, but I think they are important, the stuff I got, and then Hertz car, and then the other videos I'll be doing. Well, like, I'm gonna try to stack 3 videos today and upload them until I get back. So watch them, like them if you like them, and I'll see you guys next week. It's Grant.